it's me. I'm free. I'm free. I don't know. I don't know what to do. I've not streamed all weekend, so I thought, now that I'm back home, I might as well just go on my world and do some chill nothing. Maybe I should put multiplayer on unless people want to join. Hi, Killon. Been a long time. Hello, hello. How are you? Hello, hello. Yeah, maybe I should put multiplayer on. I don't think I've played this world much, as I've not really been playing Minecraft recently outside of streaming, and one world I share with my little sister. But I want to unwind, because I know some people enjoy camping, but personally, I'm not a fan. I'm tired, that's what I am, Killer. But yeah, context, my little sister is in Cubs, which is the younger version of Scouts, but the middle one between Beavers and Scouts. Her gran helps out there, and so does my mum. And for the camp, they had volunteered me without my permission to help out in the kitchen. Hello, Glitchy. Hello, Governor. How are you? So yeah, I was there from Friday afternoon to today's afternoon, cleaning and cooking. So I think in total, so from Friday afternoon to Sunday afternoon, I spent 12 hours washing the pots and cutlery and cups and all that shit. And that's not including me drying, putting away, and then me getting ready to prepare meals and all that. And at the end of the camp, my family went, "So Winter, did you have a good time?" And I went, "No." I think I upset them for saying that, but I didn't. I'm not really into that stuff, you know? This game's taking so long to load. I'm personally the type of person who enjoys, is there multiplayer in this world? I have no idea. But I personally really enjoy staying at home watching a movie. Movies are my favourite thing in the world. I love them. Alright, let me leave so I can bloody turn it on. Drawing, reading a book, I don't know, anything. Makeup, while we're listening to a 3-hour-long video essay on the most random thing ever. You know, I'm personally not a big fan of rolling around in mud. I heard that there was one of the young leaders, they're called, skinned a rabbit. So, you know, yeah, that was my thing. You watch Hermitcraft? I've not watched Hermitcraft in like a year and a half, I don't think. I've been meaning to catch up, but honestly, I've not been watching too much gaming content these days. I might watch the occasional Markiplier video, but that's it for the night. But next stream I will. That's okay. If you're going to bed, or if you go in bed later, good night, because sleep. I think some schools are still in, I don't know. Oh, it's a rabbit. Yeah, so I spotted a bunny one night, then the next night some guy's eating a bunny that he skinned, so that was great. You know, I love that. So yeah, this is a brand new world, on 1.19, sorry. And all I've done so far is build the house. I don't even know if I have many materials or not. I don't even know what the house looks like. It's kind of my default house with some changes, I guess. There's no basement. Also, if you hear snoring in the background, I'm sorry, that is my sister's dad. It's just really loud. Oh man. Another thing about this weekend is I suffer from hay fever really badly. And right now I am suffering really bad. Yeah, I like the view. This is nice. So, will I be mining? Maybe. Who knows? Maybe not. But this is the view I get from my window, and if I ever download Bedrock shaders, this is gonna look so pretty. And there's a little village over there. Very nice, very nice. But yeah, I just wanted to stream for a little bit so I can say I actually streamed properly this week, because, you know, I haven't. And I'll be back on Tuesday. Hopefully. Because, I'm not happy. I spent all week doing schoolwork, and the 2 days I meant to like relax, I've been waking up at 8 AM. looking after children who I don't know and cleaning for them. Oh, the bunny is still there. Can you, I feel like I'm being really quiet. I don't know if the mic even picks me up that well. I feel like... What? Sorry, yeah. How do you domesticate bunnies? Can you do that? This guy is waiting for me. You setting your Xbox to join? I really want to go on my Xbox. Basically what happened is my brother, his TV, which he uses as his gaming monitor, broke. So is that a village? So I had to give up my Xbox TV for him. I can't tell if that's a village or not. So yeah, I had to give that up. And now I have not been able to play on the Xbox in days. And you guys think, why not? Why not? As long as you still sleep. Because, I think it's exam season for people who haven't graduated yet. Right? Right? You can't domesticate them? No! You know, sometimes when you hear police sirens go past, they don't sound like police sirens, they sound like a weird... You know those tubes you can buy, like, at B&M or something, and it's like, you wave it around and it makes a little wom 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 type of noise? That's very bad. Okay, that's not a village, that's just some... Ah. Is that a desert? I don't have anything on me, do I? Except a map. I really don't want to lose my map. Right, let me go put my map back, and we'll just go exploring. But yeah, it's strange, you know, being in the countryside for a weekend, not hearing any cars, hearing the beautiful noises of the city, which I love. I fucking love it. If I ever move to the countryside, that's not me, that's a clone. I love the city. B&M, devil emoji? You don't like B&M? I love B&M. I've not been in years, but I love it. You know, I don't think the last time I've been Vapid Winter Live, I'm not live anymore. It's just Vapid Winter. Last time I've been, I was in year 11. Which is over 2 years ago now. Wow. And I just realised something. Recently, I now accept that I'm 18 and an adult. I finally accept it. And then I realised I only have, what month are we in, July? Just over 2 months left until I'm 19. What the fuck does that mean? 1 year left of being normal? Of being youthful and young? Ew. But there's one good thing about turning 19. I get to recreate the Vine. What up, I'm Winter, I'm 19 and I never learned how to fucking read. Because you know that's the only thing you can do when you turn 19. Then you have to wait till you're 21 to make the absolutely hilarious 21 joke. You know? Oh man, I got hiccups. But yeah, being away from the world was not fun. Had no internet. Luckily, I got my brother from home to do my Royal High login streak, because I'm not losing 150 days worth of logins, okay? So, I obviously missed out on a lot with TikTok. Trends move pretty fast, and Stranger Things Season 4 Volume 2 just released. I managed to watch it just before I left. And, can I say spoilers? Can I? Because I feel like there's streams of me talking about a certain character and about how much I love this certain character. Right, let's go find that sand place. Because, that character died. R.I.P. Please come back. Please. You know, why? I've seen theories on TikTok saying Vecna will possess this character's body. Maybe this character seen Volume 2. I don't think anyone else is here. I think Killer might have left the night now. So I'll talk about it. So I've seen people go, yeah, Eddie's part of the, I don't know, the number people, the numberjacks. We'll call them the numberjacks. And, I'm like, okay. Like, he's immortal. He can't die. I'm like, okay. So I rewatched it when I came home today because, you know, kind of was in a rush, which meant I forgot to pack some pajamas when I was gone, which was great. No, you can literally see Eddie's fucking bones. They ate the flesh off his legs. Why would they do that to my boy? Eddie, my love. I love you so. Exactly. So what I'm just saying is, Stranger Things hates hot people. First, they kill off Bob. Bob's attractive in a different type of way to Eddie. If you get it, you'd understand. If you don't, then no. Alexei, he was hot, and I was scared. Would they kill Enzo, my sexy Russian man? But they didn't. But Max, I love Max. She is. Caleb's still here. I thought you had left. I'm spoiling Stranger Things. Leave if you haven't watched it yet. I thought Max should have died in the end. I love her. She's top 3 Stranger Things characters. Because I feel like it makes sense for the story. Because at the end of the day, Eddie was not a main character. He was a season side character who had an important role in the story, but yet was not main. I feel like a main character death would have been mwah, mwah. It would have added the stakes, because the cast were all talking like, yeah, this is going to be the most exciting season ever. It's going to lose important characters, and there were 5 deaths. Okay. There were meant to be 5 deaths. We were promised 5 important deaths. And the only characters I can think of somewhat important who died are Jason, man got ripped in half, Dr. Owens. We don't even see Dr. Owens die. For all we know, Dr. Owens survived. So we're gonna say that as a maybe possible one. Eddie. And Papa. They killed Papa for the 2nd time. What was the... Why? Why? But honestly, young Papa... Let's say that's not the only version of the term Papa. There is a village! Well, I won't finish that sentence. But yeah, there weren't any important character deaths, and I feel like Eddie's death was predictable, so it was a bad route to go by. Every season they introduce a new fun, lovable male character, and he dies that season. Billy's probably the only exception to that, but he was never lovable. The people who love him are strange. Man was the, I don't know if I can say that word on Twitch, but you know, Man was... He was from a different time with that mindset, let's say that in the most easy way. And Max, I guess Max does count. I don't know, it doesn't feel right though. But when they said 5 deaths, they were more alluding to important deaths, right? Papa and Dr. Owens have been there since like the 1st season. Okay. But they're not that important as characters anymore. They did not need to be there this season. So their deaths would have not impacted it much. Because honestly, we could have had completely different scientists play their roles. Jason, Eddie, and Max, they were important, so we're gonna have other characters play their roles, so their deaths do matter. However, Jason is a side character, a side character, because there's a lot of side characters. Eddie was really tragic. We all saw it coming, sadly. R.I.P. Best character. He wasn't best character. Most sexy character though. He was. Wow. And Max, I'll consider it death. But I feel like they should have kept her dead because I don't know what they're gonna do with her character other than 11 goes to the woo realm to talk to her because she's not in her body, I guess. You know, give us a lot of kind of doing a little insidious thing, I guess. But I don't know, I just don't. I was expecting more characters. I was thinking not Jonathan, because as much as he is the main character, but he's also no longer useful to the plot. He's not loved enough for them to kill him off. I feel like the Duffer Brothers would have made him, you know, likable before he gets killed, but they didn't, so. Mike would have been great to kill off. I love Finn Wolfhard. But I don't know, I just don't see his need to be there anymore. Elle doesn't need him, and Will doesn't need him. Awesome, man was... Can we just talk about the scene where Will kind of confessed his love? Ooh, okay. Confessed his love to Mike, pretending it was Elle, sobbed into his hand, and then Mike went, yeah. 11 did say that. He's so smart. You in the game? No, you left up. I was gonna sleep there. Thank you. Nancy, I love Nancy. But her death would have been so impactful, because she's the bad bitch, you know? There's only a few bad bitches in the show. We've got Hopper, Joyce, and Nancy. And Max. Hello, Bob, we're talking about Stranger Things spoilers, so you might want to get out if you've not watched it yet. Unless you don't plan on watching it and you don't care, then you can stay, but how are you if you stay? But yeah, killing off Nancy would have been so good, because we can't kill off Hopper. They did that before, it would just feel really anticlimactic to kill him off again. Joyce, you can't kill Joyce. It's Winona Ryder. I can never say her name. You don't like Nancy, I like her. Although I don't like what they did to her character this season. I'll get to that later. And Max, they kind of did kill Max, kind of. But I feel like they should have kept Max dead, you know? Because I don't see what her staying alive does to the story. It doesn't really change too much. I don't know, because I'm happy she's alive. Love her. But I'm sad because I want conflict, you know? Steve. Oh, love me some Steve. Should have died. Sorry. I would have sobbed if he died, but I can imagine why they'd kill him off. But I feel like the only reason why he survived this season is because the second season 3 finished, everyone's like, yeah, they're gonna kill. Ooh, they're gonna kill Steve. So they didn't. Wait, they're not treasure maps, they're just maps. Boring. Best character, Eddie? Because I can't imagine you talking about Dr. fucking Owen. No, I need to stop hating on that man. He's a nice doctor, I'll give him that. I don't know if I've been in the... I'm gonna just leave all the doors open. Who else was there? Who else? Honestly, did not want this to happen. I thought they were gonna kill Dustin off. Cause, everyone loves Dustin. He is. Will had his whole little cringy rant about Mike being the heart of the group, but I think it's Dustin. Season 1, he's been holding that group together. I'll get into Will's cringe moment as well. Died for a dumb, because... Right, I think the only reason why they killed him off that way, because it was really dumb. I think they killed him off that way because I think the little brothers went, how are we going to write it so that the town is all on his side if he survives? Because, you know, they can't even go back and be arrested. That'd be very anticlimactic. So they're like, oh, I know. We'll just get him chomped up by the bats, let them eat his feet. So they ate his feet. Which way did I come from? Oh shit, I'm lost. Oh well. Chill world. Chill world. We don't care. I wish he survived though. He had so much... I feel like he had so much potential. And they were kind of introducing him as... the new Steve. What happened to Facecam? I don't have Facecam on, do I? I don't do Facecams every stream if you're asking why it's not there. But they were introducing it as like, look, Eddie has now got a new, older male figure to look up to because, you know, not Eddie, Justin. Because, you know, Justin's got daddy issues, you know, good for him. So it was set up that Steve would die. And I guess plot twist, but it was not a good plot twist. It was kind of obvious. They make him write, oh, there I am, I'm up here. They make him go, stay yourself, Henderson, and we're all like, yeah. He's dead. Then he goes, we're not heroes, we won't fight. I'm like, yeah, he's totally dead. These are the lines you give to a character who's about to get killed off. Oh, it's sad though. It is sad. But my main issue of Volume 2 is I love. It's gonna be Season 5. I know. My main issue with Volume 2 was the 2 days later thing. I understand why they do it. They're showing like how the tone's coping, not just after the hit, but close to it. And I'm like, yeah, sure, that makes sense, but it feels wrong, you know? I feel like we're missing stuff because the characters all feel content. Steve's smiling, Robin's flirting, Nancy's like, hi, Jonathan. I'm like, girl. So you mean, not only were they setting up Stancy back again for no reason, it's not even being developed this season. Which I'm glad about. I don't like them together, it ruins their character development. But, what? It's just so anticlimactic, you know? And I have a huge question. Why was Miss Wheeler, Karen Wheeler, on a poster? She has 5 lines this season, if that. Why did she have a massive poster? She didn't do anything. I will be watching Season 5, but I'll have... She's gonna die? Miss Wheeler? Well, she didn't die this season, so she shouldn't have had her own poster. You know? What? I just don't understand it. I really don't. I love Stranger Things, I do. Been a big fan since Season 2. But I can say, the quality gets worse each season. Hi Tia, we're talking about Stranger Things, so if you haven't watched Volume 2 yet, you might want to get out. But if you stay, hello, how are you? Yeah, the thing with Stranger Things is there's an issue where each season the writing becomes sloppy. Season 1 was a masterpiece. People were calling it the best TV show ever because it was so well written. You don't get TV shows like that. And you never did, and it was insane. You're here for long because you will kill you. Don't stay then, especially if school tomorrow. Don't get in trouble, don't risk it for the Twitch, don't. I'll see you another day, you don't need to watch the stream. The night, go sleep if you're meant to be in bed. You don't care about spoilers. Alright, I won't hold back them while you're still here. What was I on? But yeah, the writing gets lower and lower. I think Season 1, perfect. Season 2 was a perfect Season 2. Not a perfect show, but perfect season 2. Because season 2s never are that good, but this one was amazing. You know? Season 3. I love season 3, it's fun. The writing is a lot sloppier though, but it's fun. We go from well-written stuff to this kind of comedy, which, you know what, I'm okay with. But then season 4, it's weird. The writing's sloppy, but it's not super duper fun, it's serious. And the Duffer Brothers clearly cared so much about the first 2 seasons, that every detail was well thought out. But in this one, they literally forgot one of the main dates involved. You think they'd remember, yeah, look, we've mentioned very few dates in this show. We've mentioned Will's birthday. Let's make sure that we aren't overlapping it with any of the dates we put in. There we go. They then say that Chrissy is a senior, yet her birth certificate claims she's only 16. So, you know, smart. It's interesting, honestly. But I think I'm gonna rant about what they do to Nancy, because oh my god. Oh my fucking god. I like Nancy. She's an interesting college character. You know, she's nice. But she goes from this shy, reserved, good book girl to, look at me, I've got a gun. I'm like, yeah, cool, she's got a gun. Bad bitch, you know? Bad bitch. And then they've kind of changed it to, ooh, thank you Grimmy's Grove for the follow. We're just talking about Stranger Things, so if you don't want spoilers, I would probably leave right now. But welcome and thank you for following. Yeah, each season they just do some romantic story, right? Season 1 makes sense. She's coming out of her shell, she's a teenager. Season 2, she's coping with the loss of Bob, so she's obviously going to be in bad relationships. I'm like, yeah, that's great. That's great. Oh, I've not finished my house. You've seen it? Oh, okay. That's good. But then season 4, they don't have Jonathan around, so what do? They make her cling to Steve like that. And I don't like it, because it ruins both of their character development. Like, yeah, I still have feelings for this guy I dated 2 years ago. Yeah, I'm in love with this girl I dated 2 years ago for like a month. And, you know, it's stupid. It's stupid, man. All night waiting for volume 2. I was watching it instead of doing my school lessons, because I had to rush to watch it, because I had to go away for camp this weekend. But, you know, I wish men in general would write women as characters who don't need a man. Yes, the romance, as cliche as that sounds. Like, yes, she can have a love story, but when half of her stories revolve around boys, it's a bit sad. I prefer season 3 story, because with Nancy specifically, not in general. I prefer it because at least it's not just going, Nancy, she doesn't know who she likes, you know? It's more of, she's realising there's sexism in the workplace. And it's very underwritten, that story. It's no deep thought put into it, but to be fair, season 3 is just like that. Then they just, I don't know why they did that to her. Why? I feel like it would have been great to develop them as friends, you know? I keep snapping my fingers, sorry. Why couldn't they have just kept them as friends this season? What we should have had was Robin and Nancy. Robin and Nancy had more chemistry than Robin and that one girl, the new girl, and Nancy and Steve. Nancy does have chemistry with Jonathan, but they were separate. Like, gosh. Now, I'm just a bit upset about it at the end of the day. Because Stranger Things went from being called one of the greatest written TV shows ever, from the first two seasons to season 3 being, yeah, it's fun, but it's not perfect, but it's fun, to now being kind of anticlimactic, kind of really disappointing in the end, which is really sad. It's a top tier show at the end of the day, and they keep ruining it with each season. And maybe it's the Netflix curse, maybe it's the fact that they've created such a successful show, they know it'll succeed no matter what, so they don't care, you know? I hope next season they bring in some new writers who can help bring back the writing, because it doesn't feel right. And it's these little things like characters losing plot stuff and everything. But Mike is like a completely different character. He's not the same Mike we know, you know? It's like if, you know when you read a fan fiction, and it's like kind of the fact when the author doesn't really understand the personality of the character, so it's like slightly off? That's what Mike felt like, you know? You know. Steve looked like a really proud mum. Steve is a proud mum. He just keeps gaining kids, and I think Erica's now officially part of the family. You're trans male, but you're like a lesbian, what do you do? You can like people without pursuing them, because if this person is a lesbian, they probably won't be interested in you if they know your gender. So, you know, you're allowed to like people without pursuing them. You know? Probably not the best to ask me for, I'm gonna whisper this because I think I just woke family up. Probably not the best to ask me for advice because I have been drinking a bit, which I don't know if that's obvious by the fact I keep ranting about everything, because that happens every time I drink. But yeah, you don't. Some people think that when you have a crush on someone, you like someone, you have to go for them in a relationship, you want to be in a relationship with them. But it can just be simple, like, I like them. That's it, you know? Look at me, I'm like a love guru. Ooh. Have you ever seen The Walking Dead? I started it recently. I think I'm either season 3 or 4. I'm gonna say stuff. They've just lost the prison, so that's all I know. And they're all like separate, the group. That's where I'm most up to. Because I know certain character deaths. I've been on the internet. Opinions on Dale, the old man. I love him. I feel like they did kind of write him badly in season 2, because they did get a new writing team which weren't the same as season 1. And they turned him from being like, yeah, this normal guy who has good opinions to this savior. But I like him. Deserves so much better. We deserve to see him and Herschel become good friends. You can't get rid of me. I mean, does anyone dislike Dale? There's probably someone. I'm trying to think, are there any Walking Dead characters I don't like? Damn, another car chase. Woo! I'm so glad to be back in the city. I can't think of any Walking Dead characters I don't like. I guess the governor, but I like him as a character. As a person, he's shit, but as a character, he's interesting. You know? It's nice to have like these interesting characters. Shane I like, you know, he's a villain technically, because we see him fall from grace. That's interesting. There aren't many other villains, you know. I'm still fairly new to it, so I don't think there's any characters I dislike yet. The guy with the bat, I know people love him, but apparently he kills a certain character that I love. So I'm willing to see if I like him, but it'll probably hurt. You never liked Andrea because she treated Dale horribly? I don't dislike Andrea. I don't. she's not my favourite. But the way she gets so much hate online, I was thinking that she was this awful character, and I was watching it, season 3. I'm like, oh, she must be doing something horrible in the next couple of seasons. She's gonna do something horrible if they hate her this much. But honestly, she wasn't that bad. She wasn't that bad of a character. Like, I get her. I feel like how she treated Dale was horrible. But I feel like a lot of her actions that people hate her for, if she was a male character, people would be like, yes, wow, slay. Because people love Rick, and apparently he does really bad things later in the show. People love the guy with the bats and nails who kills that character. Like, oh, there's another bunny. Don't run. But you know, I wasn't her biggest fan. But I didn't think she deserved being the most hated. Because she is one of the most hated characters. And I think she's alright. Oh, I need to build a roof, but I'm too tired. But not like a villain. It makes sense though. I get that. Don't know about you, but if I was in a zombie apocalypse and everyone around me kept dying, I would become a really shit person. Right, I need to sit comfortably in this chair. I'm sitting really badly. Honestly, I'd probably... Who would I be like? I can't think of any character I'd relate to. I'd just probably become a cannibal. I think, like, if that's where I went... Yeah, I would probably become a cannibal in the zombie apocalypse, because there's not much meat you can go by. Because I don't think we really see many animals except for the cows in season 2 and the pigs in season 3 or 4. I think it's season 4. Unless there's more later, but you know, personally, I don't like vegetables. I do love meat. As a kid, when we went to a restaurant, I would send back my meat if it was not cooked perfectly. And if someone asked me if I wanted vegetables, I'd be screaming no. I want meat. I felt really bad for all the people who were like working minimum wage, who have to serve me back in the day, but I was a child. Violet the pig? Did they have names? The ones at the prison? Who got their necks slit? Because if so, that was very sad. You know, I did not expect to be so emotionally attached to pigs, considering I used to be scared of them at some point, but it was very sad seeing them die. Carl named her. Honestly, RIP to Violet. Deserves better. And you know what, RIP to that cow who got killed just before Dale. Like, I kind of wish it did scream a bit more in pain so Dale would have noticed. But honestly, I feel like Dale's... I don't know if you know, but apparently Dale was killed off because the actor did not like the new director. And only joined the show because his friend was the original director before he got sacked. So they kind of killed him off in like a rushed way. But if we think about the logic of the scene, why can't I... There we go. In an open field like that, the cow's right there, and the zombie comes up from the side, standing. Dale would have seen the zombie. He would have. Start with fears, he's scared of everything. I'm not really scared of anything, except for laptop chargers and feet. And sand. Sand is kind of gross. And bugs. But I feel like everyone's scared of bugs. They're gross. I don't know what to do with this world. I really don't know what to do with it. I'm too tired to actually build. Yeah, sand's really gross. Have you seen what sand looks like under a microscope? All these things, I'm like, oh, we can't comprehend that. It's weird. Z, are you sleeping? You scared of belly buttons? What? was gonna say, you can't be scared of a body part, and I just remembered I mentioned how I was scared of feet like 5 seconds ago. So I won't judge you just because I'd be a hypocrite. Oh, my stepdad is asleep and he's snoring really loudly again. If you guys get that on stream, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Actually, you know what? I don't think it will pick up a mic. Because I have tried to record it in the past. This snoring. Because it is insanely loud. It is. It's creepy. But it's... like, microphones usually don't think of it like that. They think of it like... when you're filming that, and you hear, when you're filming something and a plane passes overhead, sometimes the mic will just automatically, like, mute it out the actual final video or something. That's what it does. It thinks it's like an airplane. Ah, ooh, I took a picture of a leaf, and I think it's cool. I'm gonna send it to you. Okay. I will see the important cool leaf. You know, I am really tired. 8 a.m. Oh, there's 2 people in front of me screwing in Minecraft. 8 a.m. to 4 a.m. Then spending my entire day washing up dishes and being around really loud and obnoxious children. You know, it's kind of drains the life out of you. I just opened my phone to see this leaf image and I'm already on Twitter. And it's a Stranger Things account tweeting a picture of Nancy and Jonathan's actors, like, aww, why would they ruin this? Why? The actors are dating in real life too. They have such good chemistry, and they're so cute. They are so cute. Erica, help was improvised by Caleb. Is this a meme? Because I was gone from the internet, so I don't know if this is a meme I missed out on. Or is this true, all these things that were improvised? Are they actually things that were improvised? If so, the writers really sucked, considering the fact that all these lines were the most emotional ones. And that kiss too. That is a pretty leaf, but my concern is, that looks like it should be an autumn leaf. We have just started summer. Why is there an autumn? Oh my god, they all have the same skin. The family. Oh, it's that animal. That animal. It's the animal. Alright, let me see if I can do anything. I'm still not really used to playing with keyboard and mouse. But I'll give it a try. Capybara. That's it, capybara. When I went to the zoo a couple months ago, they were just everywhere walking around. When I used to go to the zoo as a kid, that used to be peacocks walking around. But I don't know, I guess in the last 10 years they've changed it to capybaras. Everywhere I went, there was just a capybara chilling. Buzz, buzz. Ugh, I hate that noise, it scares me. No, it's just a pretty red leaf, but red leaves? No, I'm a deaf. Fuck off. Why? Why did they do this to me? This is sad. Why did you do that, man? You blocked my view. You're ugly. You're ugly. We have the same skin. Oh, I get it. You managed to kill it. Fuck off. Sorry, I don't like being deaf. I used to love it, but I despise it. Die. Haha. Haha. How do you die to that? Losers? Quadruple kill? Great. Imagine. You know, sometimes I remember moments in the pandemic and I wish I didn't. And it was that one time where a bunch of random celebrities were just singing the Imagine song. It was awful. I'm never gonna bother. Dude, you managed to... I shouldn't have bothered. But yeah, I think about that a lot. Pando Blizz, I don't like you. You have ginger hair on your skin. Hashtag lame. Scary. You are boring. I just don't want this person to win. Oh god, this person won. I'm humiliated. I'm depressed. No way, someone's called Spaghetti. How'd you get such a unique username? I do get kind of jealous. Because my name was kind of... loser. Losers. Sorry. Maybe I do enjoy this. My name has been taken by every single furry on the internet, so that it's kind of impossible for me to find a username that isn't taken by someone's weird furry OC from 2013. And that's why I wish that I was born with a human name. I feel that would have been quite nice. Hey, how'd you survive? Hey. Hey. Imagine how bad could be me. Are you quoting the Lorax? Because, I actually really love that song. Right, this chair's actually proper uncomfortable. Main reason why I don't do face cam streams is because I'm like a contortionist. I end up in weird positions because this chair is awful. Don't buy gaming chairs, they suck. But yeah, in my funeral playlist, which is a 50-long-hour playlist I have dedicated to my 80-hour-long funeral, we have many songs, and one of them is How Bad Could I Possibly Be? And I kind of want to make an animation about that, you know? But I don't make animations. I've not made an animation since like 2019. Why am I not sprinting? Why? Sprint, you! Oh my god. Oh, no. No! There we go. Oh, this is awful. I'm in last place. I'm never last. Why? That was the lag. You know what actually was the lag, so I'm gonna leave because the lag's just really bad. Yeah. But actually after the long stream, I did do a long stream and I am so tired. I'm so tired. So I'm gonna end in like a minute or so. You have a gaming chair and you prefer sitting on the floor? I don't blame you, they're not comfortable. I feel like people need to be like, yeah look, don't buy gaming chairs, they suck, especially if you are gaming. Because they don't make sense. Why? They're not good. I only bought them because I was like, yeah, they really help, they're really comfortable when I'm gaming, but they don't. Honestly, I cannot get comfortable in these. They hurt my back. They really hurt my back. But if I could sit on the floor, I would. But my carpet is 50 years old. It sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna end now. Good night. Go sleep. I think everyone has school, so go sleep. I'm not being held responsible. I am not an adult. I am not a parent or babysitter. I don't want to get in trouble. Unless you want to fail in school or in some holidays, stay up all night. But I didn't tell you that. I'm out. Oh yeah, secret message.